Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to the 10K in 30 Day live weekly masterclass. My name is Vanessa Simpkins from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com. And you're joining us for how to rock your message and attract clients. Today we're going to cover how do you do that? How do you get clear on your marketing message if you're a coach, a consultant, a healer, want to be expert online, run your business online. Hey, Elizabeth is here from New York. Awesome sauce, welcome. You're in the right place. So whether you're working a 9 to 5 still and you're looking to really make this a business, not just a hobby, but a business you can actually pay your bills with and go on vacations with and sock money away for rainy days and buy, I don't know, whatever you want to do with your money, buy properties with, you're in the right place. We're going to cover mindset, marketing, manifesting tips, but today specifically, we're going to cover how to get clear around your marketing message. It's an area that a lot of coaches struggle with. So welcome. And just like Elizabeth did here, I want to make sure that all of this amazing technology is working. We're going to have an incredible training. It might be the best hour you spend on your business all year. And I want to know from you guys what questions you have. But first, pop your name into the chat box. Let me know that you can hear me and see me. Let me know where you're calling in from. And that will let me know that this amazing technology is working. And we're going to start the training right away. We've got a bunch of people here live. Welcome, welcome. And then we also have a ton of people I know. This feeds directly to YouTube Live. So hi, YouTube Livers. If you don't know me yet, I am the author of these 2 books, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops, and Take Your Power Back Now, the Ultimate Confidence Guide for Women. Stick around to the end and I will give these away. Some lucky winner, I will sign these, I will mail them directly to your house. Each of them come with over $500 worth of audio and video trainings to help you really overcome fear and thrive. That's what Take Your Power Back Now is all about. Jordan from North Carolina, woohoo! I was just actually in that area, Jordan. I was in Savannah, Georgia. Holly's here from Nebraska. Patricia, woo-woo! Hey, Patricia Harden. Babita is here from Montreal, bonjour. Carol, Elizabeth, Christine from New York, currently in Eastern Tennessee, I think, TN, awesome. All right, guys, so welcome to the training. We're gonna jump right in. I want to encourage you. Josh is here from Vancouver, BC. Canadians in the house, whoop, whoop, whoop. I want to really empower you guys to use a chat box if you have questions at any time. I'm going to be checking in, all right, from now and then. But right now you should be seeing my screen share. So that's something you should be seeing. I want to make sure that it's exactly what you're seeing. Yes. Okay. Awesome sauce. So let's dive in, guys. This is a really interesting and amazing topic. And actually the first thing that you need to really get your business out there in a big way. So who is this for again? This is for inspirational leaders that know in their soul that this is what you need to be doing, you know, as a living, and you don't know why you're still struggling with generating sales consistently. This training for you is your coach, consultant, healer, author, speaker. Again, somebody who wants to have more of a business rather than a hobby. Your business owners that you know you need to charge more, but you can't seem to get around actually doing it. Entrepreneurs still confused about how to market and sell your services. You're busy doing all the right things and still struggle with sales. Coaches and experts who are tired of settling or playing small in the 9 to 5 job, and it's definitely not their soul's purpose or calling. We're going to talk about what it actually takes to run an online business that you can rock from anywhere in the world in your bikini. Keys to growing your income, keys to getting your marketing message clear. And today I promise you're gonna have a lot of fun. You'll come up with some big breakthroughs, fabulous systems for generating more revenue in your business, guaranteed. So really quickly, guys, because I really want to jump into the training, I'll just breeze over who I am. If you're new, it's the first time you're on this training. My name is Vanessa Simpkins. Some people call me the Bikini Business Coach. I was a Canadian who traded in my red shovel for a red bikini and moved to the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii. And I ran my coaching business there for a few years. And then I moved to California, met an amazing man, got married, and but I'm known for helping women really break through their fear and thrive as coaches. I've written a few books, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops, the Take Your Power Back Now book. I've been featured on Fox, ABC, CBS Television, created the 10K in 30 Day program, the Soul Sister Mastermind, spoken on a TED stage, and I made my first 6 figures using real simple systems. I'm known for helping spiritual entrepreneurs and women's empowerment leaders break through fear, rock their confidence, their sales, and their cash flow. And it didn't always start out like this. I had a really rough start in my business. I did go bankrupt. I did not understand the importance of marketing and sales. I sold mops and lint removers. Okay, I was like the ShamWow guy, and I did these live product demonstrations in Sears and Canadian Tire stores across Canada. Became the best in the company, wrote a book about that one. And then I got, and nearly got killed in a narcissistic relationship that I could never leave for 8 years. And I wrote my second book, Take Your Power Back Now. And that was the one that really got me on the media tour and really created a massive, massive movement. You know, Take Your Power Back Now is more than just a book or a website. It really is a movement of women's empowerment. So we run now these Soul Sister Masterminds, which are just so super fun. You know, really, I love masterminds. I love getting together live with my clients. They fly in from all over the world, and we spend a weekend together and really just deep dive into some fun in the sun, but also meet, you know, business building and mindset work. This is my amazing family, my husband Alex and his 3 kids. So I'm hashtag the mom stepmom, and this is one of my favorite places in the world, Kauai, Hawaii. This is the North Shore. And love running a business because guess what? You're the business owner and you get to decide when you take time off. And I would take a week every month and go and, you know, hike into that really amazing, magical Kalalau Valley. And that's the picture you see on the bottom. I brought Alex there to see, is this like the right guy for me? I'm going to bring him in the jungle and find out. And he passed the test, obviously. So let's do a quick poll. I really want to find out where you guys are at. 6 reasons you continue struggle making sales. So I know this training we're going to cover marketing message, but I want to know, you know, where's the majority? Where is the majority of you? Where are you? The majority of you, where are you guys stuck? So go ahead, type in the chat box. What do you struggle with most? Number 1, you don't feel good about yourself or your programs. Maybe there's some lack of confidence there. Am I doing the right thing? That's number 1. Number 2, you don't know what you're selling. Not sure about what you're selling. Number 3, you don't have an influential offer, or maybe you're making offers, but no one's buying them. Like it's not enticing or engaging enough. That's number 3. Number 4, don't talk to enough people. You're not making offers. That's a marketing problem. That's number 4. Number 5, don't ask for the cash. So now we're talking about sales. It might be some kind of mindset in there. Number 5, you kind of squeak around when it comes time to saying how much it is. You don't like that conversation. Or number 6, you don't get into action. You think about a lot of things, you're thinking, it's a great idea, but you never pull the trigger. So now we're looking at really mindset, you know, fear of failure, perfectionism, self-doubt. Like, listen, everyone here is in this game. Okay, so, oh, Patricia's read my books. Awesome. Anissa's here. Welcome, Carol. Okay, Jordan, 4 and 6, Elizabeth, 5 and 3. Where are you guys? Go ahead, type in the chat box. Let me know what you struggle with most. That's going to help me, you know, kind of frame and language today's training. All right, and while you guys are doing that, I just want to take a quick minute here and show you our sales for this month. This is not sales, actually. This is money in for the month of March. 106,000. There's probably maybe another 10 or 20,000 in another account, my PayPal account, but this is Stripe. And last month we did 212,000 in sales, and I think we collected about 126,000. I'm not 126 or 46,000. I don't know. And I want to show this to you just to show you that, you know, this is the real deal. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm very good at what I do, and I'm not blowing, you know, smoke up your ass. You know, so I'm going to show you. I'm very transparent and show you our numbers. Okay. And we have just a shit ton of clients that are thrilled. So thrilled, in fact, that they, you know, want to leave video testimonials of their incredible transformation and life-changing experience being in our programs. All right. And I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can find them on my website, takeyourpowerbacknow.com. There's a testimonials page. There just goes on and on and on and on. So I really want to jump into the training and teach you guys the first part of this whole thing, okay? And it really starts with your message. I'd see a lot of new coaches, they get really stuck and they don't know, you know, what to call themselves. They don't know how to make an offer. They don't know how to be pushing themselves out there and sharing their message. They get stuck right at the very beginning and they don't go anywhere. So this is a really important, even coaches who have been in business a while struggle with this, okay? So go ahead and let me know in the chat box what questions do you have around your marketing message and or attracting clients. I'm going to stop the screen share and just let me know, guys, what questions do you have for me even before we jump into the training? What questions do you have about attracting clients or getting clear on your marketing message? And I'm just going to take a look at the numbers here. Josh says 2 and 3. Holly says 4 and 6. Elizabeth 5 and 3. 4 and 6. 4 and 6. All right, so we're going to cover some of that. No questions. I'm stunned. Actually, there's kind of like an 18-second delay here for when I ask questions and when they get answered. So I have to remind myself about this. We're going to jump back into the training and just keep going. Sounds like you guys are good so far. But at any time, again, let me know if you have any questions. Pop them in the chat box. All right. So you want to start your how to rock your message and attract clients really starts with your authentic marketing message, AKA your stories, your experience. I'm a big believer that authenticity is a new currency in business today. People don't care about your stupid certification. All right. They don't care about your silly certification. What they want is they want to know who the hell you are. They want to know, do you understand me? Have you been to the burning bush? When you jump out there and you look so good, people don't get that you have struggled before, and they'll say, oh my gosh, she can't possibly know where I'm at. All right. So your authentic marketing messages, your stories. All right. This is what you want to get into. So I'm going to invite you guys to think back to stories that you guys have about experiences where you've overcome something difficult. And I just want you to take a pen and paper out. You're going to be doing some implementing here because I'm a big believer in get some shit done. This is not just a training. This is get it done. Let's get some shit done, guys. All right. Get clear. You take action. You get results. You get clarity. You take action. You get results. You take new actions. You get new results. All right. So that's why clarity is power. So I want you to write down at the top of a page stories. And what are the stories? What are some things that you have overcome in your life? Specifically, what was the experience? I don't want you to write the whole story, just jot down point form, boom, boom, boom. This is really key. I'm going to tell you why it's key. You got to share the story that you least want to tell. This is the one you got to tell. I sat on a story for 5 years before it became a best-selling book and got me booked on national television. I didn't want to tell people about how my ex-boyfriend nearly fucking killed me one day in a hotel room. Didn't want to tell them about the addiction. Didn't want to tell them about the narcissism. Didn't want to tell them about the emotional abuse. How I gave all my power away. Notice, no victim here. How I gave all my power away and, healed from it and became empowered and started teaching other women the same thing. Didn't want to share that story. It was ugly. My ego, your ego does not want to look bad or be judged. So you want to hide. Okay. But you end up shooting yourself in the foot because people connect through stories. All right. So I want you guys to, jog your brain and write down at least 5 to 10 experiences on a piece of paper. And that should give you a good starting point for authentic stories, okay, where you've overcome something challenging. And guys, I really want you to think about this. Try this on for a minute. I just showed you, don't judge your business. I've been doing this now for 8 years. But imagine what you could do with 10K at the end of each month. We help a lot of our clients get there. Newbies. I'm looking at some of the questions here. Babita's like, what if you're new? Yeah, total newbies. We help total freaking newbies, people that some of them don't even have coaching certifications. Some of them have gone through all kinds of trainings and they're still struggling when they come to see me, taking all kinds of these high-end trainings and they still, struggle with sales. We work on mindset a lot. But I really want you guys to try this out. What would you do with $10,000 at the end of every month? Go ahead and type it in the chat box because this is what's possible when you get clarity. And we're going to talk today really specifically about the first step, clarity about your marketing message. When you get clear in it, we know what to do. You go and do it and you get results. So go ahead, type in the chat box. What would you do with $10,000 every single month? If you had 10 grand coming into your life, I know that sounds like ridiculously, for some people, they're like, if I could just make 2,000, I'm going to stretch you guys. What would you do with 10,000 at the end of the month? I just showed you we're doing over 100. For some people, that's incredible for a year. We do that in a month. Okay. So I'm going to read some questions here as you guys are typing in. Andrea says, I was focused in working with one-on-ones. You should stay focused working with one-on-one clients if you're brand new. Get some cash in the door. and then you can up level into masterminds. Carol, how do you narrow down your niche? We're going to cover that. It's a great question. Andrea, now I'm transitioning to working mainly with groups. Awesome. Program time periods that are best, 3 months VIP or 6 months. If you're just starting out, I suggest you launch a 90-day one-on-one program. And once you get 2 or 3 of those and you have some momentum growing, then you can launch your 6-month online mastermind. Elizabeth, group trainings or one-on-one depends on where you're at in your business. Andrea, what's the comparison between how one-on-one works versus group work, meaning like mindset and strategy? It's actually, the difference is I think people work better in a group, but you have to be a strong enough leader in order to, and you have to be strong and solid enough in your delivery and have a little bit of momentum and experience under your belt before you can start running groups, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell you about that. All right, so listen, Anissa says she's pay off debt. Babita says travel. Where would you go to? Anissa says save and invest. You're so smart. R says travel, Bali, Thailand, South America. They're all on my list. I actually used to live in Thailand. I should find some pictures for you guys. I lived there for like 5 months when I was 21. I lived in Asia for like 2 years in my 20s, and I taught English, and I lived in Japan. I did China, Vietnam, Cambodia, and finally wound up in a little beach hut bungalow for $4 a night right on the ocean. And I plunked down and lived there for like 5 months. It was awesome. Anissa says travel. Andrea, I would pay off debt the first month and invest in my website, connect everything to launch website. Okay, great. So guys, I really want you to inhabit the feeling of what it would be like to have a $10,000 a month consistently. And here's why. Everything you learn, everything you do in your life is really just an expression of the thoughts that you think and the feelings that you inhabit. And that's really the first piece here to getting everything that you want, getting money, attracting new love, having a booming business, having more free time. It starts with the belief and the experience, the inner experience that you can actually have it. And not that you can actually have it, but that you have it now. So it's not just like, oh, imagination. It's actually the process of creation. So spend some time every day wondering and imagining and just, wow, what would I do with 10 grand? And this is so that I have relief. Yeah, that's right. Live in that relief right now, okay? Very, very, very important. All right, so let's get into the training here specifically, because I promised you guys, 3 of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make with their business and how to avoid them. We're going to talk about this. We're going to deep dive into uncovering your message. Someone asked about how do I niche down. We're going to cover that too. Number 1, biggest problem entrepreneurs have is that they think everything has to be perfect before they start, okay? I got to get my message perfect. I got to get the video perfect. I got to get the website. I got to be perfect. I got to know my shit. I got to know my program. No, this is wrong. All right, so write this down. This is one of the biggest mistakes, perfectionism. I'm going to stop screen sharing here in a minute. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. Perfectionism, it stops so many people. So write this down. Perfectionism is a problem. Right underneath this, I want you to write down, good enough is good enough. Just get it done. All right? Good enough is good enough. Just get it done. Really, really important. I don't know if you guys can still see me here. It looks like my screen. You guys still see me? Okay, it's working now. It looks like it was like click, 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 glitch. Okay. So I might not go back on and off of the screen share thing. Okay, so it looks like it's working. Let me know if you guys can still see me. And I was talking about perfectionism. So here's the thing, guys. People think when they have it all figured out, then they're going to get out and do it. But the way that you get clarity is you get in the game and you're willing to not have it perfect on the way to getting it right. That's the deal. So jump in the game and start testing out messages, start testing out offers. You're going to learn so much more by being in the game, not by trying to get it all perfect until you figure it out. So that's the first distinction I want to share with you. Okay, the next distinction is the next problem a lot of entrepreneurs have is they don't have the right mindset. Again, they think their past will equal their future, and they're making their decisions from the past. Oh my God, I failed at this last time. I'm going to fail at it again. I'm not going to try this because it didn't work out for me last time. Why would it work out for me this time? Oh my gosh. Oh, and this is how they're trying to create a whole new future based on a whole bunch of past. Oh my gosh, last time I tried it, it didn't work. My family said this, my mother said that. You have to work on your mindset, mindset first. Then, if you have the right mindset, if you have the right concept of yourself that says, I believe in myself, I'm a winner, right? You find the gremlins, I call them these gremlins, and you hunt them out and you kill them and you put something new in. If you have a good, healthy concept of yourself as somebody who is successful, somebody who figures things out, somebody who is resourceful, okay? Somebody who's a winner, I win all the time. Until you have that as a concept of yourself, the best training in the world will just sit on your freaking shelf. All right? This is where most entrepreneurs start out. They have terrible concepts of themselves and they don't even know it. You're unaware of what's living in your brain. It's taking you out of the game. It's making you procrastinate and doubt yourself and fart around and spin around and not get the results that you want. Number 3, the third biggest mistake is they don't focus on sales. Sales, sales, sales. That's all you focus on. You know why? Because sales is a transformation here. There's no coaching going on until the sale gets made. There is no coaching. I don't care how much you love it. There's no coaching going on until the sale is made. All right? So you got to focus on sales and marketing. So those are the biggest mistakes. And again, you know, the way to open yourself up to receive massive abundance is to get a new mindset together and get some new results. And then once you have those new beliefs about yourself, you can take action. I'm going to quickly just show you here. Here are some of the clients that have come through our programs. We've got a 10K and 30-day program. We've got a year-long mastermind program. Gigi Moser signed up 2 full-pay clients and a year-long mastermind at the tune of $12,000 in the past 30 days. How does it get better than that? And again, below here, Michelle Moore. I'm a winner. Again, there it is. I was talking about mindset. Just enrolled somebody into my 90-day program for $3,500. So what would it be like for you guys if you had the recipe, if you were able to, you know, close maybe your first $3,500 or $5,000 sale, or maybe your first $12,000 sale? What would that be like for you if you knew how to do that? This is what's possible, again, when you get over those 3 major problems. Start making offers. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, you know, and you, what was the third one again? Get a new mindset and start focusing on sales. All right, these are the results. So let's look at some questions. We want to talk about exactly how do you fine tune your message, okay? And somebody had asked here, how do you focus in on a target audience, on your niche? So oftentimes your ideal client is actually you're a version of yourself that was 3 to 5 years ago before you had your major wake up and awakenings. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, who were you 3 to 5 years ago? What mental state were you in? What problems did you have? And the reason why we focus on problems is because people who are going to pay you money are people who have problems. You are a problem solver. That is what coaches are. You think that you're here to help the world. You are, but you're here to help them do what? Solve a damn problem. When people have a problem, they go and they spend money and they solve it. So your marketing needs to talk to people about where they are in this experience of a problem. And this has really helped a lot of my clients. Think about it. Where were you 3 to 5 years ago? Write this down. Who were you? What were your struggles? What did you think about? What couldn't you get over? What were you struggling with? What were you trying to achieve? Where did you work? That's the first question. All right, that'll give you a lot of clarity. That's how you're gonna, a lot of people, this is how you narrow down your audience. The next way to do it is think about, okay, what are the specific and tangible outcomes and benefits that you provide for your clients? We run our clients through a phenomenal process. It's a 40-minute audio called How to Own Your Value So You Can Charge What You're Worth. And it takes you through a process so you really own the impact and transformation that occurs from your service in the world. Helps you wrap your head around it. About charging $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $12,000 plus for your service. What is the specific outcome? What happens? You're going to say, well, I help people with their mindset and I help them get through fear, or I help them, You know, I help them break through or lose weight. Okay, so what happens after they lose weight or they break through the fear? Then what happens? Do they get a better job? Do they, you know what I mean? Do they make more money? Type it in the chat box. Let's do a little bit of work over here on this. Okay, I'm curious. Go ahead and type it in the chat box. What happens? What are the results? What are the tangible outcomes here? All right. And the next question that you want to ask yourself is, what stories do you often or don't want to tell anyone about overcoming something difficult? Again, that's going to help you get really, really clear here on some of your authentic selling stories. All right, and I'm just going to stop the screen share and see. You guys can all see me here. Screen's being a little bit funny here today. It's going glitchy on me. Can you guys all see me? Go ahead and type in the chat box. Let me know that you guys can still see me here. Or see the screen. Well, I don't think I can stop sharing the screen anymore. I think I've gone back and forth between us and it started being like, we don't want to go. We don't want you to switch back and forth, brah. Okay, now it's back on me. So I hope you guys are still seeing this. It's for some reason it's like being very glitchy for me. And I'm not seeing the chat anymore, but I'm just gonna keep going. And maybe it'll like update itself in a minute. Okay, so we're back on here. Again, here are, just incredible, real life testimonials of people who have gotten this dialed in, who have gotten their messages, gotten their, gotten themselves, really dialed in. And one of the things that we cover with these clients are, okay, so you want to have a coaching business that's, generates 6 figures or more in sales. Okay, great. What you want to focus on is you want to align your message with one of the 10 things that people actually buy. There are only about 10 things that people really buy. So write these down. People buy making money, saving time. They buy health, they buy love, they buy not making mistakes. Those are the top 6. And then there's a bunch of other ones that I always forget. Making money, saving time. They buy health, they buy love, they buy not making mistakes. A very, very good marketing message, all right, will be connected with one of these, 10 outcomes. I just gave you the top 6. These are the ones that I focus on. And you can basically, it doesn't matter if you're selling coaching or something etherical, the result that people get from doing the coaching is going to be one of those 6 things. All right. And that's because you have to sell people what they want. The classic rule of marketing is sell people what they want and then give them what they need. All right. We sell people making money, but what we give people is a lot of mindset work, sales strategies, spirituality. We teach people how to become conscious creators. This woman over here, Nicole Gagne, met an amazing partner. She manifested a dude once she got, really clear on what she wanted. Kelsey, I think, generated $4,500 in sales in her first, in the 8 weeks. Kim Morrison generated, I don't know what it was. I think she got her first 3 top high-end clients. She left a bad relationship, bought a brand new condo, moved in. I mean, she had just phenomenal results. That's what happens when you guys, really get clear. Diane Lang, I think on this video, she had like 46 clients or something wild and outrageous like this. Suzanne Yeager at the bottom on the right-hand side, she started charging people thousands of dollars for her services. She was an energy practitioner. She worked with people overcoming pain, and we got her clear on her packages, and she started making them, and boom. Again, over here, Michelle Moore made her first $3,500 client, and she went on and she continued having massive success. Josanne Massey as well. Down here, Dara made her first $5,000 sale. She was a fitness instructor and started doing women's empowerment. And Priscilla and Pat, they became a couple that started coaching together on relationships, and boom, made a first $5,000 sale. So guys, we have the system, and it's very easy to do. It works, and it works every time. But my question for you guys, and I can't see the chat box. It's like just flickering for me. So I don't even know if you guys, it says that there's a bunch of people still here, but I cannot see. Maybe I'll just click it. Let me see if I click something else here. It's very glitchy. I hope this thing is still like running live. It's like Webinar Jam is having I don't know. Webinar Jam is having a hissy fit with me right now. And I can't see you guys. I can't see the chat box. But I see the camera going on, so I'm assuming that you guys are still all here, and I can't see the chat box. It's like, it's gone black on me. So I'm just gonna keep going. The show must go on. And let's see if I can share the end of my screen here. Because I really want you guys to get this, that what is this lack of clarity in your business actually really costing you, okay? We talked a little bit today about your marketing message and some ideas to get clear. I'd love to answer more questions, but for whatever reason, this freaking chat box has disappeared on me. But the question really is, what is this lack of clarity costing you in your life, not just in your business? We talked about what would $10,000 a month be like. We have a lot of our clients get to 10,000 plus per month, So if you want to make $10,000 a month and you're only making $2,000, let's say in your job or your part-time, hobby coaching business, that means you're leaving $8,000 on the table every single month. And let me just be clear about this. $8,000 for somebody else to pick up, because if you're not making offers, somebody else is, and they are getting the clients. People are buying. Let me tell you something about the coaching industry. It is booming. It's booming. I was talking with one of my friends at our mastermind, and there's never been more spiritual unrest, uncertainty in the economy. People are looking for leaders. They're looking for service. Do you know how amazing it is to have somebody help you? Oh my God. To help you figure out your online stuff, to help you, I had my fitness instructor over this morning to do my first training here in the backyard. She's awesome. I love it. Personal service. Wow, you can charge a lot of money for it. And it's transformational. People now more than ever in this, high-paced microwave society, they're relishing the personal attention, the service. So coaching is a booming industry. And if you're not out there following your passion and making offers, somebody else is, and they're picking up that money. And forget about the money. What is it costing you in terms of your family? If you're not out there fulfilling your purpose and doing what you can to do, my guess is that you're doing something else and you don't like it, and you're coming home and you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, and you might be pissed off and short with your family. Or, maybe the money is a big thing for you. What's it costing your kids to, not go to the right schools, or, to have always to tell their kids, I can't afford it. I used to hate that when my mom said that. What is it really costing you? Maybe in your relationship. Maybe one of my clients, Amy, wanted to retire her husband because he worked too hard. And what did she end up doing? She ended up buying a few rental properties and flipping them. What is it costing you guys to not have the clarity in your life and in your business? This is a really serious question. Again, don't fear failure or fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. That's got to be the worst thing. A lot of people use, this fear of failure, oh my gosh, what if I fail? Well, what if you win? What if it works out for you? Right? What if it does work out for you? What if it works out for you? People always say, what if I fail? What if you win? Fear of failure is the number one thing that prevents people from going after their goals. Now my computer has had a real hissy fit. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Oh, it's sometimes working, not working. So interesting here. Computer has said, that's it, no more. Should I keep going or should I give